everybody. Welcome. 16th with Us Podcast, episode 6. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
We on two hands now.
Two hands.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. And as y'all can see today, we one man short, man. My boy Vel is going to give him congratulations, man. He just became a new father. Yes, sir. Congratulations, brother. We miss you, but you will be back soon. You will be back.
Yeah, handle that business.
What business, brother?
Yes, sir. All right. So, how was we was away for a while.
Intros.
No, we was away for a while. I just want to see how everybody doing real quick. I got the intro. I know. So, my brother man. How you been, man? How you been living? Good?
Man, been straight. I just came off I work at a school, so I could say I came off a spring break. I'm not a spring break invader, none of that type of shit, but me just was chilling, got to do stuff around the house, chilling, handling business, getting to listen to music.
Yes, sir. So there's a lot of music.
For me, as a fan of certain artists, I feel blessed over this. You feel me? Past little week, 2 weeks, other people might feel different, but we're gonna get into that.
We gonna.
But it's been a cool little time just to for growth. You feel me?
Yes, sir. All right, Stella, how was it for you?
Been chilling, hanging out, just doing my thing. Y'all don't know I teach at Guitar Center here in Sacramento, and yesterday's lessons between my 3 students that showed up, and I say show up, they're lit. It's like it's crazy just to see the improvement out of these guys. Like out of all 3 of my students, and just one recorded a full mix of like old school 2000s, 2010s like hits and stuff like that, and then dropped it on his website. And then the other 2 is just one's 9 years old. She created a mashup. Oh, dude, I swear to God, when this little girl gets older, she left. Every time she leaves, it's just like she's gonna be a monster. I was just like, she's gonna be a monster when she grows up. And then my last student that showed up, she has these mashups in her mind, like in her head, and she picked up DJing to kind of like bring those out. And like she had this ratchet, I forgot what the artist was for the first song, but then she had an Ice Spice song for the next one.
Right.
And but I'm telling you, it sounded like one track, like with that mashup. Like she was just going, and she was using this controller here. It's just so yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into introductions.
See, that's what I should have learned 2 episodes ago. Let them handle the logistics, man.
So you know what I'm saying? The man in the middle. We got the DJ Destello in the building. Hey, you should totally let me do that at one of your drops, bro.
Huh?
I'm just saying, you should let me do that.
I'm still looking for people to record my intro name.
I'm here. I'm here.
I just need like an actual somebody with a mic, like
an actual somebody.
You see that person? Anyway, so now,
excuse the
we got the boy Vash in the building, leader of the flight team. Yes, sir. Coming live from the spot, the hangers in the building. Yes, sir. Like I said, Vel at home, daddy duties. Shout out. And it's your boy Walt, man. The humble guy. You know what I'm saying? A little humble. Alright.
Real fast, because I ain't trying to be humble on this note. Before we start the hip hop current events, y'all see what the hell is going on. It's a football jersey, but it's a hoop shit. We finna get it. That's gonna be easy work. We're gonna beat everybody by dub in the tournament.
They trying to say that
95 games straight.
They trying to say that this team better than Fab 5.
They got to win it.
Michigan,
they at the same point. Now they got to win it.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah, let's get into it though.
Yes, sir. All right. So current events. All right. So we gonna be let's do all right. You want to do Kanye first?
We're gonna start with Ye.
We can get it out the way because I know you just want to get it out the way.
All right, Vash, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you take it, bro.
So I'm gonna keep it real. I gave it 2 listens.
So was that album start with Bully, right?
Bully. When we had his son on the album cover with the grill on. And I feel like it took him back to where he could do what he's doing now, going on tour with the old music. It made you more familiar with that Kanye sound. It didn't give you nothing that's like, it's not Graduation, it's not Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, it's not into that, but it's trying to give you more closer to, I feel like, Yeezus with a mixture of Pablo and all the different shit.
I got a lot of Yeezus from it.
Yeah, you hear Travis Scott on it. It's just different stuff. Like I said earlier, off camera, they be chasing sonics more than they chase raps.
Yeah.
So it's like it took me back to Kanye frame to where it's like I would buy a ticket to his show because I see he's doing 808s and Heartbreaks. I see he's doing. If I gotta listen to 5 songs off of Bully to get fucking Graduation, 808s and Heartbreaks, I'm paying for that ticket. You feel me?
For sure.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's back. Yeah, he did it. No, it's better than the shit he was doing with Ty Dolla $ign.
No, yeah, that's where my expectations was low for this album. I was scared to listen to this album.
I know it took you like what, 2 days?
Yeah, no. Walt was like, Darius, it's your homework for the podcast. You need to listen to this album. Fuck. All right. So listen to it while I was at work. I gave it 1 listen to. But from what I got from it is Kanye is still in his producer bag.
Okay. So, like I told y'all before, I will never say anything bad about Kanye the producer. Kanye the producer is
good.
You know what I'm saying? I gave it a listen, and I told myself within that listen, I will never listen to this again. I can't do it. It's not a bad album, but it's just not for me. And maybe just my taste in music is no longer able to tolerate Kanye. It's just not. I don't know. It's just not where like I can't mess with it, bro. I can't. It's too much of that. It's too much of that singing.
I've already came to the realization that I'm never gonna get rapping ass Kanye.
You're never gonna get Diamonds Are Forever. Jesus Walk. You're never gonna get that.
We're never gonna get that again.
You're never gonna get that again.
Like I said, production wise, he still showed, to me at least, he still has his bag. He still producing ass Kanye is still around. Like the production wise for this album was dope for me. And I found myself nodding my head multiple times and was just like, oh, this beat's fire. Like, what the fuck?
And that's the thing. I really didn't have a problem with any of the beats. I did not. It's just, he didn't say anything that moved me.
Yeah, no, it was just the clever Kanye. It was then like bars that hit you like, oh shit, he still could be Kanye. That's what it really was. The shit talk. But
like I said, like off camera, like you could tell like his family's gone. Like, they left him. Cause there's no bars that stand out to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's just like all the antics that he's had over the years, and I know he came out and said that he has some mental issues and whatnot, so I want to kick his back in for that. Yeah. But it's like they just done with you.
We just never it
just shows.
You never get the old shit back.
Right. Yeah. No, 100%.
I'm happy it was close to something my brain could like recognize a good Kanye. You feel me? Because I ain't been a fan of Kanye since like Life of Pablo. You feel me?
Same.
So
the Graduation for me, that was his last good one. That was the last good one. I'm telling. I can't consider 808s. And first of all, it's not a rap album.
We already had this kind of.
We already had the. It's not a rap album.
You just want to. Oh, we get it. You don't like it.
Like it's not like Kanye ain't been good.
He just don't like him. We get it, Walt.
It's not that I don't.
But you gotta understand his new wave of fan base, and the reason we still could attach ourselves to him is because of the sonics. It's not because of the raps. We just talked about that. So we're attached to the sound he gives. At the end of the day, he's a producer.
But me as a rapper,
even a producer first before he.
But me as a rap, hip hop fan, I can't consider anything he's done since 808s as a rap album. It's not. He not rapping.
I can agree with you.
So it's just like, I don't, like, I know I sound like a hater, but it's true. It's just like, bro, like, you're not rapping. You're not. So I can't sit there in good conscience and be like, this is a good hip-hop album, because it's not hip-hop.
True.
Yeah, at the end of the day, hip-hop is opinionated, so...
But it's not hip-hop because it doesn't possess the most important, crucial element of hip-hop. Remember, there's 5. He's not doing the main one that makes it hip-hop, which is rap. Am I lying? Tell me, where's the line?
You got 100% line, but he do have a little... He was going to give you a breakdown of some bars. And you ain't never heard a Kanye song without him giving you some bars, though.
Until now. Because his team of writers, they're gone.
I don't know. I like to believe Kanye West writes all his own raps.
And we know that's not true. You know that's not true. You know that's not true. So Kanye, hey, if you're in a good place and you're in a good space, but I can't listen to that again.
That man brought out Miss Lauryn Hill to do the sample.
What do you want, a cookie?
I'm just saying.
Like,
you got to give people credit when they do coke.
That show was fire.
But if that's what gets asses in seats as your guest, then you didn't do a good job.
Oh, nobody knew she was coming.
It doesn't matter because he had CeeLo there too.
Yeah, but nobody knew CeeLo was there either.
It doesn't look, bro.
The thing sold out because of Ye, period.
Right, but if that's the thing that people are taking away, bro, I was in a barbershop yesterday, and there was a cat that was in there that went, and he said, bro, like, everybody stood up for the old stuff. When that new shit came on, everybody, niggas went to concessions.
No, you know what's wild about that shit?
Like,
he played so he did the whole album, right, during the show, but if you look at the set list, he did it twice.
And nobody cared.
And then he did the old shit. Like, I personally, I'm like, Vash, I will pay to see the gold shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I would too. Everything before 808s, I'm there for.
Yeah, Kanye was my first ever concert, period. So, like,
I'm sorry.
No, it was for graduation, bro.
Okay.
Okay,
that album.
Lupe Fiasco opened for him.
Okay.
The Cool came out. NERD opened up for him. That album. Seeing Sounds Kids came out. And then nigga had Rihanna. Rihanna was on her umbrella bag that time. Had her open. That's the old shit himself, and then Kanye came out. Like that's.
But you see how you just got excited for everybody, and then you said, and then Kanye came out.
Well, I'm nonchalant with you like that. It's just like,
bruh, I'm sorry. I can't.
All right,
I love you as
difference of opinions, but he still does hope Kanye West is good, and he praying for him and all the good things, right?
And then, okay, so now let's go on and talk about somebody that used to be near and dear to Kanye before he started wilding out.
Homie.
So his big homie, former big homie, I guess.
Former big homie.
Hov, The Rock, you know. 25 and 30 year anniversary concert will be July 11th, 12th, and 13th at Yankee Stadium. Yes, 25 years of the Blueprint 1 and 30 years of Reasonable Doubt. Probably his 2 best albums. For me, Reasonable Doubt, solid, but that Blueprint 1, to me, that was one of my favorite albums as a kid. It got so many hits on there, and just to see that Jay-Z is stepping back out and doing shows that I think damn near 60 or he might be older than that. It gets me excited. Is he gonna rap again? Are we gonna get a new album? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about y'all, but like when I see it, you know, one of our OG acts that meant so much to the culture stepping back out to do, you know, a show or something like that, or coming out with another album, I get excited because it's just like that just shows you like, man, like, because a lot of people try to put an age on hip hop.
Yeah.
And just for him to be able to still go out there and do this thing,
I feel like even speaking to that though, like the age is what's keeping hip hop. Because when you start getting into these newer generations, these younger folks, people start. I be seeing it on my different social medias, like the conversation is hip hop dying again. You feel me? So I love when, like, you know, last year we get clips dropping, we get stuff like Jay-Z coming back because it reminds people of what this shit's really like. Like, I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. People know that. If you know me, I'm a Nas fan through and through. But it's like I can't ignore shit. When I'm watching Joe Budden podcast, they talking about like, how much is these tickets gonna be on there? How much they cost? They ready to pay bands for these tickets.
I would, if
it's like,
to be honest,
even if you could get that, you know, they finna see stuff that they probably already been to shows back when they was younger because they've been in their pockets, but they're still excited to be like, Jay-Z's doing this. Like, I need to see it. So I'll let you know like how much of a godfather he is.
For me, I'll tell you this. So you remember when 444 came out?
Yeah.
So I went to that concert, right? Bruh, hands down, of all the concerts I went to, that's top two. That's top two, because unfortunately he had Vic Mensa open up for him. Get out of here. But when he came out, and he said, yo, I appreciate everybody for being here. How many of y'all rocked with me since my first album? Hella people start cheering. And he goes, can I take y'all on this journey with me? Can y'all get in this car and ride with me? And he did every song from Reasonable Doubt all the way up to 444.
The real build up of the
dope. And just
performance-wise, that shit fire.
Like, yeah, because it's like, you know, that's my, you know, my childhood, like my teenage years, like, and I'm like, damn, like, because I can tell you this, the only whole projects I didn't fuck with was first we gonna forget about Kingdom Come, like that never even happened. and then what was the shit that he was he had Justin Timberlake screaming on?
Was it Holy Grail?
Holy Grail, yeah. We can go ahead and throw that away. Other than that, bruh, like it's been hits. So like, you know what I'm saying, man, for him to come back out, like I know he's gonna kill it. And he's headlining the Roots Picnic this year too in Philly. So that's why I'm excited. I'm like, okay, like we gonna get another Hove project just off of that. Like,
I think the excitement is granted. Like I said, I'm not a Jay-Z fan per se, but I'm a hip hop fan, and you can't ignore certain stuff. Everybody like what they like, but you gotta respect the overall culture of it.
I know for you gonna be like,
here's the.
If he does drop a new album, I know you can compare it to that Nas album. I know you are.
No, I'm not even. No, it's past all of that because they done been. That's all of that. I just, you know, the age I was at when they was really going through Stillmatic. Like, you know, I say Stillmatic because that's what I was doing at the time.
Yeah.
Just sell the Jay-Z.
No, that was the album that came out.
I was in middle school, where I was beginning of high school. It was like I just formulated, like I was just a young man, like, man, he the op, and this is who I'm rocking with. You feel me? Like I can't sit here and act like I wasn't singing every single. Like all Jay-Z singles was fire. You feel me? Granted, I formulated my opinion on him based off his singles.
Wait, was Change Clothes? Was that him or was that Pharrell's song?
I think that's for real. He just featured on
it.
But no, it's just a lot of he was on a lot of radio hits, which is good for you. You see his versatility. But once I really got older and had to be like, all right, so if Nas dissed him this hard, I gotta go listen to the Jay-Z diss. Then it's like, damn, I'm listening to this like this nigga diss Nas, but it was good. Like you gotta admit it.
It was.
So it's like, you feel me? I gotta give him his flowers. It's dope that he's doing this thing, and it's always gonna be good for hip hop when. You feel me? The people who was opening the door, the gatekeepers, make sure this shit is what it's supposed to be. You feel me?
And the fact that he put hell of a lot of people on.
Yeah.
He put a hell of a lot of people on. So, you know, that's why I fuck with him so much, because everybody that was just under that rock umbrella, he allowed them to eat and then do their own thing. Like, you know, you have Dipset, you got State Property, you got Memphis Bleak was there. He was there.
But you can see with Memphis Bleak that was really one of his homies. That's his dog like that. So when you ain't chasing money, you're trying to fake put your homie on and he plays position, you see he's there for the football.
Memphis Bleak is still the only one there. He's still the one there. Yeah.
You know, only nigga that you can be like, let me get a nigga that knows Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That ain't trying to put smut on his name at least.
Right. No, like he's the only one still really there. Like they in communication every day. They talk every day. Like I'm pretty sure he's probably like the godfather of his kids and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's his day one, and I fuck with that because like that's dope. Like you keep your, you know, you keep keep your boy, rocking with you.
And I feel like, I was gonna say, it's like he damn near, it makes me think about, in the chat, we talking about the city thing, you feel me? Like, even past just the music, because like I said, we could parlay into that before we get into the topics, kind of saying, because
no, we gotta save that.
And we got that for later. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta say that because they don't want to be here for that.
Okay, then let's, so all I'm gonna say towards this is, and it's a preview because we finna go into the influence, but it's just making me sit back and think like, damn, I fuck with Jay-Z kind of more than being a rapper. I fuck with him from the movies, the grounded hip hop shit.
The business of what he does. The business of what he does, for sure. So then we got some new music other than Kanye. Fetty Wap drop. Fetty Wap, I listen to it. I don't know if y'all.
I just want to know what you mean when you say it's synth music. Because it didn't tell me I can listen to it. I just didn't have time to listen to it. So I saw this single that was kind of more like old school center style, but like I didn't get sent from that song, but like
not because it's all album. It's pretty much it's all. I mean it's his bag though, so I like it. It's just all for the ladies.
Yeah. His first single was Trap Queen, so he didn't go away from that thing.
Exactly. Like he stayed in his lane. He stayed in his lane. Like he has that singing and then for the ladies, kind of like, in the same lane but not the same style, but like how Plies does all his shit for him. You know what I'm saying?
He just refined his style. And it's
So it's not bad. I don't know if I would listen to it again.
That's what I was gonna say. Like knowing you hard, would you say Dom you didn't listen to that?
Yeah, like I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you to listen to it. And then what I did tell y'all to listen to is, bro, I love this brother. His music is fucking amazing. Big X got a squad with him. And man, he got a squad with him. 6WA. All them dudes there's I think it's 6 dudes and then 1 girl in the group. And they all out of Dallas. Or his area, like Dallas Fort Worth area, I believe is where he's from. And heavily influenced by NWA, and in DOC, he did the intro on the album for him. Talking about, man, y'all young brothers is taking what we did and y'all flipping it to the new school. And because DOC is from Dallas as well.
You always loved it, the pain, the homage, the real passion, the torch, the real.
Like that.
It happens on the music actually, opposed to just a post or an interview. Like, we took the time to show up and
it's crazy because I watched the interview, right? So I watched the interview with all of them, right? And his homeboy, dude named Rosama, he on the album. Rosama, he clean too. He's nice. He met X, I guess, in high school, and he was already rapping, and he just heard the way X sounded. He was like, "Yo, bro, I don't care what else you doing, whatever other future goals you got,
just do this.
You need to rap. Like, you got a voice. Like, you need to start rapping." So he the one that really got Big X to start rapping. So it's nice that now Big X made it independently, by the way. And he said, "You know what? Let me go get my brother. Let me go get this man that inspired me to do this.
That's respect.
And let me bring him up, man. Like, that album. I mean, they got a song on there called Sixer Party because 600 Entertainment is his label. Cause I'm assuming that's probably what Block you from or whatnot. But they got a song called Sixer Party and they got Snoop on the hook. And it's kind of like their kind of take on, like kind of like a Ain't No Fun.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like that, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's heavily West Coast influence. And I fuck with it. Like, it's nice. Like, I think the project's pretty dope. Let's see. Other than that,
we're gonna talk about your boy.
I think that's it.
Talking about Kid Cudi?
No.
Because we don't need to talk about that.
Don't bring that up. We left it out on purpose.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I think we're into the topics now.
No, we gotta bring up.
Oh yeah, this one. All right.
Shiesty?
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right. Y'all go. Look, y'all go first. Y'all go.
So look, I'm gonna say mine first. Is gonna
get an audience a background of what happened, bro.
So from my understanding, you feel me, they link up to have, contract negotiations for Gucci to release Pooh Shiesty?
See, they never even said that.
They didn't even say that.
So, okay, so what you and I read was, apparently Gucci owed them 25 mil, supposedly.
That's apparently. If we throw all of that extra stuff out, it seemed like they met up to get some legal business in order, and Pooh Shiesty went about it the only way he know as a nigga, and did what he had to do. And it's like, I'm gonna just say this, because even before you go into Gucci snitching, once you make it to a certain, it doesn't matter to go into Gucci snitching or what Pooh Shiesty did. We already talked about that. It's a matter of when do we become professional. Like, this is a business transaction. This ain't a street move. If niggas was selling coke, if niggas was talking this or that, some street shit, I get it. But you came on some contract stuff.
But even
and you did certain stuff. And
there's niggas that we know that do that. They're still handling it like
no. And then the thing that got him snitched on is the niggas that was with you. If I came to do that with you, but my partner see Darius got a Rolex on and rob him, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't know I came here and my Rolex was gonna be taken. He do what he needed to do for his Rolex. You can't call me to this, like, come on, bro.
Didn't niggas go
Shit
on,
happens.
the other dudes that they were with, didn't they go on like social media and like flexed on it and everything like that? It's just like,
it's a smart way to do stuff. Even if you're gonna do street shit, you don't do stuff to tell on yourself. But overall, as a man, I'm speaking from the man shit. Like, y'all know, so it's like, I get it, because I've had this conversation. Once you a street nigga, you always a street nigga, but like, nigga is running a label, nigga got family, nigga got all this that going on. At what point does he protect what the fuck he built up? If he's in this realm and space. I get it. Gucci is this nigga that should never do that, but come on. Have you been checking for Gucci to boost the crime rate, boost the murder rate, do any of these things that he was doing when he was Pop Belly Gucci? No.
Look, like,
come on now, so like, I get the whole his persona is his persona, but at what point do grown men become grown men and professionalism take over the
I'm saying, ain't that nigga almost 30?
You feel me? I'm not talking like they were selling pounds to each other and you were unprofessional. There's no professionalism when you dealing drugs. Yeah. But we talking about the contract, nigga.
Yeah, my
okay, yeah, so you go. I
got a strong opinion compared to you guys because first of all, I have no idea who the hell Pooh Shiesty is. The first time I heard of this fool's name was when this shit, because the whole thing, I know who Gucci Man is. Never heard a song from Pooh Shiesty. Just the name itself just sounds like somebody that I wouldn't want to listen to their music. It's just like
he's named after shit.
Yeah. And then the Shiesty is what we call
because of him, because he always wore the ski mask.
It's just like, bro, what the fuck kind of name is that? It's just like they let anybody rap nowadays. But for me, it's just, bro, your pop showed up too.
That's how he brought that nigga. His pop showed up. His mom was talking crazy on him.
Yeah, I was like,
they raised that.
Bro, and to find out that he just recently got out of, like, was it prison or jail?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
He was incarcerated.
He was locked up. Anyways, but for you to pull that shit, nigga was on ankle monitor the entire time. Like, what? So I just have no words because it's just like, how fucking stupid.
Oh, I got words.
How stupid could you be?
I got words.
It's just like, I get it. You can't take a hood nigga out of the hood.
Yes, you can.
But like, that shit blows my mind, bro. It's just like there's other ways that you can handle a situation, especially with a contract. Like, okay, I get it, it's a couple $1 million, but there's other ways, dog. Like, you just got out and now you're back in over some shit, and it was just, you take it away.
Yeah, take it away. Actually, finish it off. I don't even want to go in circles, but
this man has to have the most trash parents of all time. Like, this nigga's mama said, oh, I taught my son how to go get it. Gucci Man owed him money. And then the daddy helped organize this shit like there was a fucking AAU team and he was the coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, it was like, Pops drew the play, said, go get your niggas. And then he was the star player of the team. Like, that was the most, like, first of all, yeah, like, nigga was on ankle. He just got out of jail. First of all, ain't supposed to have GPS, so they knew where you were going.
Yeah.
Okay? 2, every traffic camera in the area, because it wasn't like y'all was in like unmarked, discreet cars. Like, niggas was in, they was riding around, they was in their shit. And then you didn't think the recording studio had cameras? And then to make it worse, your right hand nigga, Big 30, didn't wear a mask like everybody else.
And this is the last thing I want to say, because like I said, I didn't want to keep going short, but I have to say this. At what point, like, we're all working men. If the money legit, why you doing all this hot shit? If it's money that's owed to you, wait till it gets owed to you. Because that's the one thing we all know is working men. You go put them hours in, you don't gotta go there slapping nobody, no matter how much you feel like slapping.
And my thing is,
but your money's your money, so get your money the right way.
My thing is, he was locked up.
Get your money the right way.
He was locked up for so long. Gucci may have forgot. He may have forgot because you got yourself in that situation. But what did Gucci do for you? Because Gucci took you out the street. Did he not? Gucci took you out the street. He put you in a position to win. You fucked up. You got yourself locked up. All you had to do was say, hey man, can we sit down and talk about, my contract? Where are you so we can meet? What's a good time? Woo, woo, woo. I'm not really feeling this no more. I have a lawyer. Boom, 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 boom. Because we got a lawyer because he just got out of jail. He had a lawyer to help him in the case because he should have been locked up for a lot longer than he was.
Yeah.
So he got him. I don't know how good he was, but hey. So it's like, at the end of the day, the whole situation, look, lock him up, but throw the daddy under the jail. The daddy need to be buried under the jail. I'm sorry. I really don't like speaking on people's families, but that is the most trash, like, bro, like, you really encourage your son to do that? Like, as a father, I would never willingly tell my kids to go commit a crime and then help them do it. Like, what do you...
That, you already, and then it's like you telling your kid to go rob because it's like you hoping to have a position in that pot because, like, it ain't money already in the family.
Yeah.
Who done already shiesty? Like, we already did this shit.
And then I will say this. Gucci is a father. He is a husband. He did the right thing that any responsible man would do. They are lucky. They are lucky that they ran into the clone. Had they ran into that nigga, had they ran into the Gucci we grew up on, bro, we'd have been saying, R.I.P. Pooh Shiesty, long live Shiesty. Like, it would have been one of those situations.
At least him or one of his homies.
Like,
somebody would have not walked away.
He is not, like,
made it on.
Gucci never has claimed to be a gangster, this and that and the other, but he's a man that he will handle his business if a threat comes his way.
Easy.
So, you lucky you ran into the new saved Gucci, the clone. You ran into clone Gucci. The whole situation, man, lock all 10 of them niggas up. All of them. And the daddy bury him underneath, and the mama give her some time just cause she opened her damn mouth. Like that whole situation, bruh.
And if not, with the streets take care of it.
Like, it's like, what did you expect Gucci to do? Now Gucci gonna do what Gucci do because there's already reports saying that he's not cooperating with the police. Cool, whatever, but it's like, he don't have to. All the cameras that picked up all the action convicts them niggas already without Gucci even having to say something.
That's the proof right there.
Like, the nigga, your closest nigga didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
You can't even, when they walk in, where were you on the night of blah, 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 he can't say, oh, I was chilling at home, nigga, we know you.
I can tell you his mindset though, because I got on the hottest shit in the world, but as a nigga that been on bullshit before, when you on bullshit and your mindset is bullshit, this is what we doing. This is regular movement. And I know you know that, but it's regular movement. So that lets you know how much, no matter how many millions Pooh Shiesty made, no matter how much that Tom and Jelly did, he was still that baseline nigga he was when he came in. And then he kept the same niggas around because
that's why
everybody else was the elevated. But it's like, hey, yeah, if all people, the dad ain't the nigga.
Because look, now, I didn't have big homies I done had big homies tell me, yo, Walt, you tripping. Like, hey, you need to stop that shit. Hey, you wilding out. That ain't you.
And that's the only thing that saves you.
And exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in some situations before. Clearly, he had none of that. But you have a mama and a daddy, which most of them niggas ain't got both.
You lost.
You got both of them niggas, and they the ones who told you to go do it.
Bullshit. Yeah.
What the
Because,
bruh, the whole family needs to get thrown away. The whole I'm sorry, bro. We can move on. We can move on. That is the most. Bro.
Alright, now, so basically the first topic we're going into, and it goes back to, you know, we was talking about earlier, but you feel me? Do you feel like artists deserve credit when they have ghostwriters?
Yes and no.
I agree. I told.
Yes and no, cause like how I just went in on Kanye, bro. I appreciate the music. I appreciate the music, right? You know, there's some Drake shit that I like too, cause you know that nigga, it was made public that he got ghostwriters. Dre as well. The man we can't name, you know, we can't talk about him, but Mace did everything for him.
True that.
I respect the hits. The hits are timeless. I Need a Girl Part 2 slaps. Like I said, Kanye's first 3 albums slap. Everything Eminem and Snoop and Jay-Z wrote for Drake slaps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But can I consider those people? I would never consider them top 10 artists of all time. Like, if you want me to put a list together, me personally, I don't care what people say about Drake. I will never consider Drake a top 10 rapper of all time because he doesn't write his own shit. I will never consider Kanye. I will never consider Dre, the man we can't name. I will never consider them top artists because it's not your pen. It's not your pen. Now it's different when, like, okay, for example.
But we talking about zero pen or collaboration?
Cause look, for example.
Cause when we talking zero pen, I feel you for sure. So shit, nobody have a career off zero pen.
So like Nelly, for example, right? So it came out, I think, like a year or two ago, where the St. Lunatics, they sued Nelly, cause they were like, yo, like, we never got no money off of Country Grammar. We was in the studio helping you write some of them songs. Like, we came up with some of them hooks. Woo. And he was just like, oh shit, my bad, fellas. I never put y'all credited on the album. And he fixed that. He paid them and said, hey, y'all come out on tour with me.
Like, I was gonna say, what you mean you didn't? But as long as you rectify it.
You know what I'm saying? So he made that wrong right.
He fucked up but didn't play dumb. Right. Fucked up and played dumb.
And so, but we all know Nelly he wrote his own shit though. We know. So he may have been collabing with them.
Writing that country ass shit for him.
He did. But it's like, if you have people who help you, cause like you yourself, when you was in the studio, I'm pretty sure you had ideas bounce off off.
See, but then but that's a different conversation when it comes to ghostwriting. Ain't nobody ever wrote a bar for me. There has been like, oh, maybe you should say, like, it's ideology, different shit. Like, if you make yourself sound like you more needy than you need to be, like, man, make yourself sound like, hey,
like even
this is going on, whatever. But like, or you feel me? You can play off some clever shit, but I feel like I get what you're saying with Kanye because I personally earlier, like I said, I don't think he has ghostwriters. I think he collaborates a lot in the booth.
No, this nigga, he brought the niggas out to YM to write for him.
See, but I'm not talking that Kanye. I'm not talking crazy. I'm talking, like I told you earlier, we talked about the cutoff. You feel me? I'm talking about the Kanye I fuck with.
Bruh.
So, but it's other people. For me, it's hard to believe that people in hip hop have heavy ghostwriters because I believe ghostwriting is more of an R&B thing.
No, because look, every genre of music, they do that.
Good.
But hip hop started as, let me write this rhyme because I'm finna have the coldest rhymes on the block. And then they would go and they do their little ciphers on the block. That's how hip hop started, right?
Yeah.
So to me, that is the most authentic form. And nothing can change that.
But I'm saying
Nothing can change.
to me, hip hop is more selfish than any other genre. To where it's like, if you ain't doing it, if you ain't creative, if you biting somebody's style, we not fucking with it. So for me, the way I was raised in hip hop, the hip hop I know, it's hard for me to like. I feel like I'll be fucking heartbroken if somebody give me the top 5 list of people I didn't know wrote. Let me
break it down to you, right? Let me use this analogy, right? So we often compare hip hop to sports, right? Why, when it comes to the GOAT conversation for hoop, right? There's a reason why Kobe is never considered the GOAT. Because all of his moves he got from Jordan. He didn't have any of his own original moves, correct?
They say he mimics every. You seen the 5 minute on video. It's undeniable.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a reason why LeBron jumps him in that conversation. Because LeBron has his own bag.
true.
Kobe perfected Jordan's bag, but it's not his own bag.
Yeah.
So I can't sit there and be like, Drake is better than Kendrick and Cole when we know he don't write his own shit.
Yeah, but even
we know it. It's good work, some of his shit, but it's not authentically him.
Yeah.
We know Kanye's work. You can hear a Kanye song and be like, oh, that's Kanye. Oh, that's Rhymefest. Oh, that's Cutting.
What's a Kanye song to you that's just all Kanye?
Through the Wire.
Okay. Like an actual story on it.
Yeah, because that was a story that he could tell.
I love that you said that because it's very respectable.
And I think like Champions off Graduation, because he was talking about his dad. His song. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But a lot of his raps, just like Drake, is that braggadocious shit that you can give that verse to me and I can make it sound like it came from me, because it's not touching on a specific subject. It's just broad. I got this. Oh, I can go do this because I got money and I can do that. That's what those type of raps are. When you look at the man that we can't name, all of his shit, like when he did I Miss You, the song The Big, right?
The Godzilla song.
You can hear I Miss You. That sounds like Jadakiss. That sounds like somebody that actually had a relationship with Biggie. What you call it? His verse on All About the Benjamins was written by Jadakiss. More Money, More Problems. It's already known. That was Mace's record. Mace wrote the hook. Mace was like, this is the style of beat that we should use to it. Like, that was Mace's song that he gave to Big. So his verse and Old Boy's verse was written by him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dre on Guilty Conscience. That's Eminem. You can hear that as Eminem. You can hear that as Eminem. Still Dre. That's Jay-Z. Even Snoop came out and said that he was like, man, I struggled writing that beat. Hold him.
Yeah.
He had to. So, and you can hear it in the way of the not only the words, but how the flow is.
Yeah.
And it's like, Dre has never come out and said, I'm that nigga, I'm the nicest nigga around. The man that we can't name, he be talking like he really got bars. That nigga has never wrote nothing. He didn't even write the Dirty Money shit.
But
because that was
even right now, every song you name is a hit and it's gonna be a hit.
No, it's gonna be a hit
because
for sure.
The delivery was on point.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
A lot of people don't know the history you just gave, so they're just
100%.
like, you know how many people are like, what does he mean? Jadakiss wrote it. Niggas would be like, what? Why would Jadakiss not make his own songs? He's his own artist, not knowing the dynamics.
He was signed.
So it's like, it's just, to me, it's delivery, it's how you do stuff. Like me, I'll just throw mine out there for my worst ever person that gets written for and delivers it. I fucking hate Cardi B, bro. To me, she has no.
Bro, I love her.
She has no bars on delivering.
But I don't care for her.
Giving to her. To me, it's like your enunciation, and I'm just saying as a nigga that rapped. Your enunciation trash. You don't really carry no type of shit, and then you gotta really just be talking shit. Type of shit.
But it's like, okay.
You're not talking shit about me and your bars don't hit.
See, I love Cardi B the person. Her music, she got a couple of slaps. But I love Cardi B the person. So I can't say nothing bad about her as a person. But I agree with you, when it comes to her shit, you can tell it's not her. You can tell that it's not.
I feel like when she's like dissing people like Bia, maybe that's the one time being her.
No.
But even when she dissed her, that shit was the most fire thing I've heard from Cardi B. In my opinion.
But I'm gonna tell you this. The Bia diss was written. It was written by somebody else. Because you can listen to Bia and Bia can out-rap the shit out of her.
Oh yeah, if you actually go listen to the
Bia is hard.
Yeah.
Bia is hard. She can out-rap the shit out of her.
I remember I started fucking with her because she had a song with Russ.
You know, and for me, it's just like, because a lot of the time, like, these niggas with ghostwriters, knowing that you have a ghostwriter, they be like the most braggadocious niggas. Like, Birdman really think he's somebody. Is we finished or is we done? Nigga, sit down and remain seated. You ain't never did nothing. Still Fly is the best thing that you ever did, and I'm pretty sure Manny Fresh did most of it. Matter of fact, Manny Fresh came out and said that he did most of it.
Manny Fresh, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, Manny Fresh came out and said that he did most of it. Bro, like, and we know the whole Like Father Like Son album was written by Wayne. I can't name you not one Birdman album, because why would somebody go waste their time to spend that money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these dudes that have these ghostwriters be walking around like they're the shit, and I'm just.
But you got the hit. I think you know, some people are just ego driven. You don't have to accomplish shit to feel the accomplishment. So it's like, I got a hit. That hit, like, so I'm gonna just use him as an example because I don't think he is. I fuck with him. DJ Khaled, when he do his thing and say DJ Khaled on the song and it got all these other people and all he did was make the beat, he had to put his name on it to feel good. I understand DJ Khaled.
But he never
DJ Khaled don't think he wrote a rap. He don't think he gonna contribute to these bars. But
you hear what he said?
He got to throw the DJ Khaled on there.
You hear what he says though? We the best. Not I'm the best.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And so I have no problem with that. I have absolutely no problem with that. But it's when you get these certain niggas, like, bro, like, cause the shit, it's just like, I'm a true hip hop fan. Like, bro, I remember watching some interview. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was an interview. It was Dipset, and they was talking like, you know, when Joel was always just that kid that came around, like, so, you know, naturally, when he became of age, like, we were like, yeah, like, come rock with us. And, you know, Jim was like, yo, like, we be in the club. He was 18, he couldn't get in. So we told him, stay home. Here's these beats. Right. And that's what he did. And then when he finally was able to, you know, come of age and all that. So it's just like, that's what you do. Like, if somebody is aspiring to be an artist, make them sit their ass at home and actually think of some shit to write. Now, if you get writer's block, which happens to everybody,
go live life.
Ask for help. That's cool. Ask for help. But don't sit up there and act like you are the nigga who, like, nigga, this all me. I'm like, for the. Y'all gonna hate me? I don't give a fuck. Kanye walk around talking about he Yeezus, the next closest thing to G. Come on, bro, sit down. Like, you are not that nigga.
I'm not. Yeah, I feel you.
You are not that nigga.
Niggas let certain shit stroke their ego. I'm not one of the people here to do that. But it's like,
cause it's like, bro, like,
I can appreciate good raps without. It's cause there's some people that's like, nigga, cause what does rapping have to do with any type of thing, like type of shit towards the ego like that?
Yeah.
Nigga, you're just a rapper. How dare you even put yourself in that type of like blasphemy?
Right.
I mean, but.
Like,
I can't control how that nigga feel. I just know, like, man, when this nigga's good, he's good.
Like, it's like when you walking around like you are the nicest nigga out, and I'm like, bro, like, we know We know you didn't do that.
Bro, it's just certain
like,
you gotta always remember.
Like the fact that, bro, and I love Game for this. Like Game never shied away and said that those records that he had when he first came out wasn't 50s. He never said that. He always, those were 50s records. Like, and it's not saying that Game can't rap because we know he can, but he was upfront about it. Like, yo, like that nigga, he helped me get out there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And there are cases where you have them niggas who, even you might have a fire verse written for a nigga and he just can't deliver. Tony Ayo. If he can't deliver, he can't deliver. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no, if you got a hit maker like 50 as your big homie, and you can't even make one good song. Like, say what we want to say about the rest of G-Unit. Everybody else went at least gold. Tony Ayo probably went plastic. Like, that nigga, I don't give a fuck. That shit was ass. That shit was terrible, bro. He's terrible. And I'm like, at that point, like, look, he may be a nigga that was like, man, you know what? I want that fifth. I want to write my own shit. I wouldn't have then let him go record it. I'd have been like, yo, let me give me that notebook real quick before you go up in there. Somebody had to stop.
What are you doing with this, and that?
Yeah.
But now it's just, I feel like to answer the question overall though, it depends on the delivery, it depends on if you talk about it and you respectfully do it. And you feel me, it just depends, it don't land because it's a lot of ego in hip hop, it's different.
Right.
Like I said, these other genres, they know they got songwriters and they're not going to be doing their, like, you got R&B artists that write their own shit, but majority of the time you know you're finna have this team showing you how to do these runs.
But that kind of music is acceptable.
But I'm saying it's more humility in it too. That's just, it's a part of it.
Right.
And hip hop, like you said, it started with ciphers, bar for bar, all that, and then niggas just got to stop. Like, say you trying to be a superstar, Kanye. Just admit you trying to be a superstar. You work with these people to make sure you have this certain type of music. Don't act like you still doing the backpack rap. And we all good. Nah, and I feel like you just don't like the persona of nigga. I'll kill you with these bars when really like it take five niggas for you to kill me.
Like I respect. Look, I'll tell you this. I respect Tupac rhyming everything with Hennessy over another nigga who's rapping somebody else's bars. At least Pac tried. He couldn't get over that word, but he tried multiple times. Like, you feel me? Like, that's, I'll take that. Okay. For example, y'all love Busta Rhymes, right? Mm-hmm. Busta Rhymes only has like bangers, but his albums never really do well, right?
True.
I'll take that because we know that's authentically him. I'll take a nigga like damn it, what's his name? What's his name? God damn it. What's his name? Fuck. What's his name? I talked about him earlier. Plies. Plies. We know his songs for the ladies, they finna smack. We know that. The rest of his album, throw it away. Throw it away. But we know what we know what we're gonna get with him. Yeah. But these niggas who come out like, bro, like, you couldn't tell me when you first heard Drake started from the bottom. You knew that wasn't authentic. The nigga's been on Degrassi since he was 8. What bottom? Where are you starting from? The Canada TV studio?
That's why for
like,
me,
what do you?
For me, I always respect a good freestyle out of a rapper. Like, if you could rap freestyle something, here's a beat, think something off the dome for me.
Because and a freestyle will make or break somebody. It can make or break somebody depending on how bad they are.
What you call it? Sway.
Yeah. Remember when he had O'Malley?
Vash talked about Cardi B. Remember when he had who was it? Remember when he had 80 on there?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. I do.
But then you had somebody like
bro. O'Malley was the funniest one, bro. O'Malley was the funniest one, bro. He started humming, bro.
Then you had somebody like Lil Dicky on there, who spit bars.
Yeah, can actually rap.
Yeah, he actually came out there and can actually rap. Like, and he's like another one of those artists. He only had one album, but he's one of those rappers that, you know.
Which my cousins produced this Smash single, by the way. Save that money. Yes, sir.
Hey.
What's up?
Alright. But no, yeah, that's when it comes to the whole ghost writer thing is just like I just appreciate a good freestyle over it. It's just like if you're a real rapper, here's a beat, here's a random ass beat. You got a couple minutes or a couple seconds to think about it.
Like,
go ahead and rap over it.
Like, bro, like that's why Cole said it in one of his. I forget what interview it was. I think it was the Cameron interview that Cole had, where, or was it? It may have been the Mellow, or the Mellow one. But he talking about the fact that he was like, I can't sit there and say that I'm the best rapper ever when I know a nigga like Black Thought is walking around.
Yeah, man, we talked about Black Thought last episode.
Because he is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. This nigga had a freestyle on Flex to where this nigga was just spitting so much, like he started dripping in sweat. Like he was like, nigga, like you could tell like he meant every word, every bar had conviction in it.
Yeah.
That's, to me, I love that shit.
Respect to the game. It's the real respect.
I love that shit. That this man really, like, he put his all into his pen. And then you got niggas out here making Nokia one dance.
I don't want to talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
that's where I'm just like, bro, like, I can't, like, bro, get that shit all the way out of here. Get, like, sit down and remain seated. Whatever you want to say, pack it up. That shit gotta go. You can't consider yourself a top anything when you got 6 niggas behind you writing your shit.
Niggas be pop stars trying to act like hip hop artists.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You can't. You can't do it. I'll respect somebody. I'll respect somebody that never left the block, that is still making their own music, more than these niggas who are walking around with a team of writers talking about, I'm the best rapper out. No, you're not. You have a bigger bankroll.
Out here talking about a lifestyle that you don't even live in.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just, it's some fake shit. That's basically what it is. And I like realism in my music, in my overall music. Period.
That's what.
And so
bruh.
it's just like it goes back to a conversation I had with an old friend like years ago, and he was talking about rapping, and he was just like, yeah, D, like Derek, you gotta rap about guns and gangbanging and all kinds of stuff like that. And I was like, bro, live that lifestyle? Why the fuck should I talk about that? Like,
yeah.
I'm getting a bad advice era. Like,
yeah, not even about that life. Like,
but it's like this. It's like I remember I had a conversation with somebody. And we was just talking about old school hip hop, and they was gonna sit up there and proceed to tell me that Eazy-E was the best one out of NWA, and I'm like, he had 2 niggas who wrote for him. You know, Ren and Cube, and one of the niggas was 16 when they first came out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, like, how can you sit there? Because even when Ice Cube left, Ren was still writing for Eazy, so none of his shit was authentically him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can't sit up there and I respect Eazy for his business moves and what he did to put on for the West. But his pen, I can't respect.
I know, you gotta, I feel like people just gotta know. I feel like at the end of the day, you respect the delivery, you respect it as a hit, but you gotta know the game to be out here talking and bragging on people and all this shit like that. When it comes to lyricism, it all matters because it's people right now, you know, never get a rap written for them, but they can't make a song. You got like, I always shout out like King Los, one of the best rappers ever. But he just can't make songs because he's a rapper. He's not a hit maker. He's not a songwriter. Don't battle him. Don't say nothing sideways. Don't even make him think you was thinking about him and
No,
them
for real.
bars you don't want, but it's just
That's the same as what's his name? The other battle rapper. God, why can't I think of his name? Why can't I think of his name? Nigga from Harlem. Fuck. Why can't I think of his name? Dom, you know what I'm talking about.
I know battle rap, but I don't be hella heavy in the.
Oh man, the nigga that be with Murder Mook. Oh, I cannot think of his name right now. Cause he's hard as fuck to me.
I'm about to say, watch it come up later.
It's gonna come up, bro. I gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but and I fuck with him toughly. Damn, this is gonna bug me. I gotta. Why can't I think of it? Why?
You gonna be mad as fuck at yourself, boo.
I'm looking right. Loaded Lux. Why I couldn't even think of that. Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is one of the dopest niggas to rap, but can't make a song and save his life. But you don't want to battle.
True.
You don't want to battle. You know. And then you got what you call it? Them niggas who I mean, I don't know how good they are, but you can tell they write their own shit. You know the niggas that do the wrap ups. The little wrap up song every year. Uncle Murder and Matt and Skills.
Nah.
You know the
They do the end of the year rap.
Yeah, they do the end of the year wrap up
every month
songs.
to say what major event that happened currently.
So it's like you know they can rap because they sit there. They take a whole year to make one song.
Yeah, you know Papoose can rap. I don't want to hear
Papoose can rap too. Yeah.
Don't tell me he dropped an album or he got a single out. Just
Yeah, so it's like
freestyle he posts on the internet.
But I respect that more than I respect Kanye's pen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. That, you shouldn't even have brought Kanye back up because I'm not even thinking him no more. That's a given.
I'm just saying like that. But okay, so now
Push forward.
now let's do this. And Stella, I want to start with you on this one. So with the way streaming is now in the forefront of the music industry, you know, niggas ain't even gotta do nothing no more just to get their shit out. Are DJs now obsolete? Like, do DJs still matter to the culture as they once did before? In your opinion, because you are a DJ. So, what is your take on that?
Well, for the most part, because for me, personally, like going out and, you know, in my 20s, going out to the club and shit like that, I've heard a lot of new music just by being in the club and stuff like that. And just, I have a buddy who was a DJ and I used to be like, yo, what song is this? Like, this shit's fire. I don't know how it is nowadays with that. I don't feel like it's obsolete. Especially with the streaming stuff happening, you know.
Because, like, here's my thing. Now, because we all know the history of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the DJ was used to break records.
Yeah.
Now, I just got to do 3 clicks and my song's out there to the world. So,
I feel like it's more the streaming shit's more accessible for us
Yeah,
DJs.
that's what I was gonna say. It's
Like,
everything's
I'ma be-
in one spot. You don't gotta be crate digging no more. You don't gotta be.
So you think that
all I gotta do
So you think as a DJ, the streaming benefits you?
Yeah, it's not hard.
It doesn't push you out of a job per se, but it benefits your job.
So they're early stages of my, I've lost to, because some bars and shit got like the jukeboxes and things like that, and so. I talked to an owner before back then, and they were like, "Oh, we prefer to make the money off the jukebox than to pay a DJ to DJ." So I was like, "All right, well, it is what it is. I'll take an L for it at that point. But with the streaming shit and the music just being accessible, it makes it easier for us to be able to get out there and stuff. Like, I pay a subscription, a $20 subscription to this website called Heavy Hits, and it's a record pool.
Okay.
And basically, it's the artist or the record company will put their songs out on this website, and for a monthly fee, you can download the songs. I can get the clean versions, I can get the dirty versions, I can get a certain remix for the song, a longer intro for a song.
You need for the type of events to do. Like, event, you know you're gonna have.
Exactly.
You're gonna search too hard.
In the last episode, I talked about DJing that Sweet 16, the King Say / Sweet 16, and I got a lot of my Latin music off of that website because just my general thought and my general, like, I can't think of the word or the slang for it, but like, my knowledge of Latin music is not as great as it should be. And so using that website, I'm able to, okay, these are the top 25 hits that is popping off. These are the top 25 songs that are popping off as of today. Go ahead and download these, and boom, 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 I'm able to get that music, and it's easily accessible to me. And so, it's not just Heavy Hits, that website. Serato has a thing with Spotify. You're talking about streaming. I'm able to use a Spotify playlist and just search the song through Spotify, and boom, I got the song on my thing. It's accessible like that. So it's the streaming services is actually helping us out, in my opinion, because we're not going out and searching for anything. I ain't gotta go on the radio and have to, oh man, I gotta, download this song. Like, I'm not going to the store and searching through CDs and records and stuff like that. It's all electronically shit now. So,
to me, it's cost effective. Think about what you pay for a subscription a month for certain things. That's a vinyl or two a month compared to what you could really get or a CD a month. So it's like, I feel like it's funny to say it, but for the artists, it sucks. We've had that conversation, we know that conversation, but for people like DJs, or depending on what your thing is, you could curate your own playlist, do your own thing, and have your own sound for stuff, because there's going to be people who just throw their kickback and they're going to have the phone playing the playlist. But when we talk about events, certain type of things, a DJ beating that out every time, you feel me? You need to bring a DJ in. You can't just plug your phone up or say, go to the jukebox. The jukebox ain't gonna have everything you want, or it ain't gonna have it the way you want it. So I feel like it's like having a catalog right there opposed to having to go find it.
But see, do you think though that now, like, for example, let's use you, right? As an artist, isn't it easier to get your music now heard with the streaming?
Yeah, no, the DJ doing is making it, but more because even like being local. If I still did music and he liked my shit and it's good enough to carry the crowd, it might make the playlist. See, just like you talking about breaking songs earlier, if he wants to play his playlist but then find the guys out here that he feels like is the next Maz, the next big thing, and he happens to break that person, next thing you know, he the DJ that goes on tour. He's the guy that does all this, that, the third. So it's too much positive.
I'm torn. Me as the nostalgic guy in the group, right? I love the streaming because, yes, the artists are able to get that exposure faster, right? You could be here in Sacramento and somebody in Trenton, New Jersey can hear your shit, like, and that's dope because your fan base can grow from a place that you didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I like the authenticity of, I think, hitting the streets and going to the radio station and really putting in that boots in the ground work.
That's not happening no more.
But But no, but I understand. That's why I understand that it's not happening. But it's like, cause when you, like, so I got Jeezy's autobiography, right?
Yeah.
And Jeezy talked about like when he finally decided to like really start rapping, he was like, only place I knew that if my music was gonna be good or not is like I had to go to the strip club. I had to give it to the DJ.
Man, I think all that's true.
And to me, I'm like, okay, so that's what for him. What helped him? T.I. said the same thing. Wayne did the same thing. That's how he met DJ Khaled back in the day.
That's more
DJ
alive
Khaled
than the
started spitting
radio.
his records.
I feel like the radio's dead and that's still alive.
And but then that too, because you can like all them niggas in New York used to go to the radio station where the DJs
Radio's dead though. The DJ ain't at the radio station no more.
But that's what I'm saying.
is-
But here, okay, because here's my thing too. Yes, the radio's dead and streaming did kill it. As much as I do also benefit off of that. But DJing is one of the elements of hip hop.
Man, you gonna hear it more
So-
when you go out. You not.
So-
what car do you get in and they got B101.1 playing? 102. That's non-existent.
Right.
Niggas is putting tapes in their old cars.
Right, and I'm not
they want to listen to.
I'm not debating
So you
that.
gotta go out. You gotta go to a
I'm not
function. You
debating
gotta
that,
go
though.
to a
I'm
day
debating
party.
on the fact
you
that-
gotta book with Distiller
But now
to get a DJ.
But is the art form and the true essence of hip hop dying behind it?
I don't think it's
I
dying.
think so.
Because you still got the ground in it. Like just right now, there's people we signed the beam on. If he goes gets a bigger show where it's like, oh, it's 5,000 people here, and I play this band, and everybody's like, what is this to go? TikTok everything now,
And I get that.
personified. So it's like you're
But
not
we
gonna get
also
money off of that.
we also have too many lanes that get the exposure that they should not get because of streaming.
But we go, it's we got to be happy with what we can get off this.
Because-
shit. I don't like.
So here's my thing. So, because for me, I'm that type of DJ that's not gonna play everything. I suit to the crowd, obviously, because that's a DJ's job. You're supposed to play
Right.
music to get the crowd going and everyone dancing, vibing and shit like that. But I'm not gonna play no trash. Like if I believe it's garbage, fuck that. That's not being downloaded.
But see, and that's what back in the day, that's how niggas made it or not. Was if the DJ played your record and then the crowd determined if that shit was a hit.
Yeah, I don't.
And now you can, because now I can throw a song up on YouTube, like, okay, I keep going back to this nigga too. Just Hold On by Drake. You know, Just Hold On, Coming Home, that one. There's no verse in that. It is a hook and a bridge. That is the entire song. There's no verse.
But that's not.
Listen.
We're not.
If I took that record, say I'm him, and streaming don't exist, and you took that record to your, no, I'm saying, if you took that to your local radio stations, his little local radio stations in Toronto, his little clubs in Toronto, do you really think that would blow up like it did if streaming wasn't? I mean, because you know what I'm saying? Like the essence of hip hop was like, let me play. Because I remember back in the day, one of our radio stations used to do it, where they would premiere a new song.
But you
And then the fans would call in and be like, if that record is good or not.
Mainstream artists, you're only getting that from local or those people who are opening for the bigger acts. You're not
because you used to, because I'm telling you, we used to have, I don't remember which radios, there was two hip-hop radio stations here in Sac, and they would play a record, a new record, and be like, let me know if y'all, and the DJ would be like, let me know if y'all are feeling it or not. And if niggas called in and said, nah, that shit was trash, and you'd never hear that song again.
Yeah, but they not doing that no more because they basing shit off of doesn't make niggas shake their hips on TikTok. So that I get what you're saying, but you talking about something that is 10 years obsolete.
That's my point, though.
But that part is obsolete. Because we're not talking about you asking streaming and this, that made be like a DJ obsolete. No, it gave him the catalog. Sometimes it be fucking hard drive built in the DJ.
But do you now need the DJ? Because here's my thing. Does an artist need a DJ anymore?
In a sense, if you going, like I said, if you're going on tour, if they breaking songs, all that, like me, I'm a big ass Freddie Gibbs fan. He's in my like active top 5. Mm-hmm. I only fuck with Freddie Gibbs because I went to a Jeezy concert. Somebody who is not in my top 10. You feel me? Fucking, he opened for him because he was signed to him. Yeah. They fell out how they fell out, but Freddie Gibbs killed his set. I was in Arizona. It was a rotating stage. It just was like, I fuck with this thing. I fuck with the persona, the raps, the all this or that. I was made a fan that organic, natural way. And
but guess what was the point? How did you first hear about Freddie Gibbs though? Was that concert?
That concert.
That was
DJ doing his set and him doing his thing and it being produced. It was sounding good. His mic check had to be good because it was sounding great and all of that. So it's like, it ain't the same way how you go to the radio and do that like that. But at the end of the day, if we throw a 4-hour event next Saturday and he's DJing and we say, throw the people we shine the beam on, and 20 people leave as fans of them, they get more streams, they getting videos on TikTok, all of that. That shit did what that shit back in the day.
And I get it, but that's because the DJ was there to play that music. My point is, what I'm saying is, if I am like, okay, so let's use Freddie Gibbs for example, right? Freddie Gibbs was discovered. How? Was it because of the internet? Or did he put boots on the ground like niggas used to have to do?
But that time is dead though. Like that shit ended in 2010, 2011.
That's when he came out.
But and that was the last of the Freddie Gibbs, Wiz Khalifa, Currency, Nipsey Hussle. Them is the last of the Mohicans of that shit.
Right,
but we cannot get a sprinter right now and go from bar to bar, bigger venue to bigger venue and think we not gonna go broke before we think niggas is gonna fuck with us. Cause they gonna go stream who they want. They don't care that it's people excitement. The excitement you got, if you can infect the hip hop world back with that, all day. And I'm with that type of shit. But this shit is at a boozy state where it's like,
and that's my point. I feel like the streaming shit is pushing out the niggas who really put on for the culture. Because we can't sit up there and say that the DJs did not put on for the culture. Because they did. But them Clue mixtapes back in the day.
Yeah, not for
them Clue mixtapes back in the day.
You had to get your shit hosted. DJ Drama,
exactly.
You had to get your shit hosted.
So I'm like, so now we're moving to a point to where those elements like DJ Clue is not around no more.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
It's up to the artist to do that. Like that's like if I decided to make a mixtape tomorrow, EP 5 tracks, and I was like, hey bro, do some drops, host my shit. I got 500 for you to host my shit. So niggas ain't doing that no more. So for niggas ain't collaborating.
For me, I think that's my problem, right? So when I look at this shit, because I love this shit. So when I look at it, and I'm like, man, too much trash just gets exposed and put out there because of the streaming services that exist. Now, don't get me wrong, because I use the streaming services. I'm not saying that like I'm not bashing it in a way because I use it. But I'm saying that it allows for too many people who shouldn't be in position to be in position when we know that there's cream of the crop guys. I feel like, because to me, the music was more authentic. Like it was more authentic.
Yeah.
Because you had to make the hit that you knew that the DJ was gonna play for people to like.
To actually and move to and all. Because I said it like this, you know, man, I didn't chaperone a billion proms, all of that. What do they always go back to? Too Short, hyphy movement, all of that type of shit. There ain't no modern music they play. Most people love Broadway, NBA Youngboy, all that. These kids is not listening to that shit to start moving. And you know, as a DJ, it's about integrity of the DJ. Are you gonna be? Because if you was a DJ, you're not playing no bullshit.
No.
You gonna be more towards a more organic hip hop crowd and different stuff like that. It's gonna be people who cut corners for the bread. Fuck it, I gotta do this high school dance and play this fucking bullshit because I gotta get this bread. Or it's gonna be times you gotta understand, like, as long as you ain't I don't know, cause it's hard. DJ it's a service. You gonna get paid to do your service. So it's like streaming just makes it easier. It's harder to make sure you don't have too many options. Like in the day, he knows I could go do a whole Hispanic set, and I don't gotta put no radio songs and shit that I know if I do my homework, I can really give them a whole band. Like he said earlier, like if I really look into these shits and do my homework, I could really.
No, and I see it that it benefits. It helps you a lot. It helps you a lot. But I feel like streaming just allows too much bullshit to be out.
Saturation.
And for me, it's god damn it. It's music choice. It's what am I wanting to bring out? What am I wanting to play for the masses to hear? And it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of bullshit out, but at the end of the day, I'm the DJ. If I don't want to play that bullshit, and I feel like it's not music that I feel like everybody else.
Get a request in, but don't tell me to play 5 songs in a row.
That's what I'm saying. That's the trash part about, because I'm open format DJ as well, which it has its pros and cons, and the pro and the con is requests, because I could be playing some shit and have a whole crowd popping off and dancing, doing their thing. It's a vibe, and then all of a sudden I come up and somebody asks me to play some shit, and it just takes the whole vibe away. And it's just like, just because you're not feeling the music doesn't mean everybody else ain't doing this shit. There's too many people out here dancing and doing their shit, but you're not feeling it.
Like, and so for me, like, bro, like, cause I DJ'd a number of parties back in my prime, right? Like, in my prime. And a DJ kind of checks the temperature of what's going on. And then they know, as you know, Darius, this is a good spot to break this record, right?
Yeah. You said, for example, for you guys, if you're not watching within the area, there's an event in Davis called Picnic Day.
Oh, bruh, yes.
Yes,
sir.
You've been?
I've been before it got hectic, and I saw how it was.
So for me, 2011, I think it was 2011, maybe 2012. Whenever the song came out, but I was friends with a couple of the HBK cats, and one of them sent me a song back on Twitter. Black Twitter, shout out Black Twitter. And I listened to it and I was like, yo, it's a banger. Nobody had this shit. Like, maybe it was in the bag. I can't deny that it was in the bag. Nobody out this way had this shit. We went to a Kappa party that night, Picnic Day, and I checked the temperature of the room. I said, hey bro, let me hop on real quick, right? Bro, I played up at least 12 times that night. Like, and I mean, that shit was a smash. But it's because I knew what was going on. I knew what was going on, and I feel like, bro, like, that's why the DJ to me is still so important. To where the DJ, cause like even, what's that, cause around that same time, YG was building his buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard was the one that had his ear to the street, knowing what the street wanted. And was making those beats at the same time, making those beats that would fulfill what the streets wanted for YG. And Mustard was the one that broke those. He the one that broke those out.
Like for me,
because there was a time where YG wasn't standing next to Mustard. And he wasn't no good.
Yeah.
And when they linked up, that's when he broke out.
True.
When he linked up, that's when they broke out. So for an artist, producing, yes, you need the right producer, but you need that person like a DJ that has an ear to the street, that knows what the streets want. Because again, with the streaming, there's too much shit that we got out there that is garbage. Now, and not every DJ gets it right, because OJ the Juice Man should have never been allowed to rap. And somehow somebody told him that his shit was fire. So I think the DJ is important to the culture. Again, I'm not against streaming because it happens and I use it, but I feel like the game needs the DJs back more in the forefront, because they're the ones that I mean, it started with the DJ. Before a nigga started rapping, the DJ was the one that was...
I just feel like DJing, like I said, the block party is what started hip hop.
Yes.
You know, and so the way DJs get the music out nowadays is different compared to what it was back then. I still try to find a way to put that old school feel into that. Like, for example, I got family members in, you know, I got a family member in San Jose, big cousin. Shout out to D-Lo, the Go Get It, and my pops. They got tracks together. I believe that are fire. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna add those to my DJ sets. And literally every gig I have, you're gonna hear at least one of those songs. Just for the open opportunity for somebody to come up to me and be like, yo, who's this?
Right.
And just be like, yo, this is my cousin and my pops. Like, it's just, that's how I use, you know, that's me being a DJ, and just, you know, the streaming services and stuff like that. Like, it just generally just helps me out because I don't have to go searching and for, you know, those tracks. Like, you know, they just come to me now. Like,
yeah. No, for sure.
So you know, it's hit or miss depending on what it is, but
I guess I think I'm just nostalgic.
Yeah, no, we just gotta hope and pray for people who want to believe in, but bro, you will fucking make your brain fry before one of the niggas you thinking of is gonna pop up today. Hopefully they do. Hopefully the shit gets back to how organic it was. But because even when you say DJ Mustard, and I ain't trying to go back in the circle, but he is a DJ, and a lot of people use that DJ term, and they not like really DJ Mustard, really being able to do the set, host a tour.
Well, he does stuff.
No, I'm saying he has that DJ and can do it.
Yeah.
So a lot of niggas just throwing DJ in front of shit.
Oh yeah,
so you gotta hope the real disc jockeys is out there. Even hopefully people hear this shit and it inspires them to do their homework and realize, hold on, the type of nigga I respect as a DJ is not a real DJ, and they go do their homework and the game get better. But you know, we gotta just hope shit gets back to how it needs to be. Like,
yeah, because I think, like, for me, it strictly, the streaming allows too much bullshit.
Yeah.
It just allows too much bullshit. That's my only issue I have with it. Because, like I said, like back then, like when we was kids and shit, you wasn't hearing nothing unless a DJ was like, yo, this is fire, I'm gonna put this on. And it was, and it was true.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you had your radio hits. Now, because of streaming, it tells you what's popular. So now we're in these radio stations playing the same 12 songs.
yeah, that's
And that's what I'm saying.
but that's why the DJ is important. Because you go off the streaming service.
Yeah, because now you can run a radio station without having a DJ, because you just look at you can Google
You can't rely on that shit.
You can
gotta
Google,
stay away from that shit.
No, but now you can Google the most popular song in the 10 largest cities in the US and build a playlist off of that. And then just put that on a continuous loop, and there's your radio station.
Yeah.
But back then, like, your the DJ mattered.
Yeah, I can't.
We agree.
There's times where you just can't trust shuffle, and that's basically what it is. They put everything on shuffle. Yeah. And just expect the shit to pop off, and it's just
and it's shuffle based off of what is the most streamed shit.
Yeah, and that's
it's not because there, bro. I'm telling you, there is. I was about to go in on somebody, bro. I can't. I'm not gonna say it. But there's so much trash. There's so much.
You just hate streaming.
It's not that. I don't hate it. I hate that it allows.
Everybody's gonna saturate the game though. The music is gonna get out. If niggas want music to get out. Back in our day, it was a burnt CD of the nigga in the hood trying to solicit the shit. Wouldn't give it to you for free, but want you to fucking be the nigga that puts them on basically.
But
so it's like the bullshit gonna exist.
Even because the niggas that we got around the city that came up that way, they weren't established until somebody told, like, all right, I'm about to play your shit here in the spot, and that's how they got on. You look at this shit now, bro. Like nobody, like there's no prerequisite no more. Like
like you know
what I'm saying? It's like that's where I'm at with that.
I think I mentioned this before in like a previous episode, but it's just like I feel like they just let anybody rap.
And then they let anybody put their shit out.
Anybody put the shit out on.
Yeah.
Anybody can make a DistroKid account. Like that shit ain't hard. They made streaming made it easier. That's why the game saturated. That's why you got to keep it to levels to SoundCloud artists, to whatever the gimmicks are and tropes, because that shit is more important than you understand.
But like I said, like
for me, I don't even be caring about arguing about weak ass motherfuckers. That shit ain't in my phone. That shit ain't in my shit. But when I actually hit browse instead of library on my phone, for 2 seconds I see that they trying to make me listen to some shit that I would never listen to.
Exactly.
So it's such that a lot of people are followers. It really is trash that you're supposed to ingest music for your individuality, the creativity of it all, and people to just listen to whatever is the hottest thing on the TikTok sounds. That shit's trash.
Let's go back to the conversation we had about Pooh Shiesty earlier. Never heard of this nigga before.
No, I heard of him, but honestly I can't name a song.
His name, period, was just like, why would I listen to him? Like, just by his name, I'm not gonna listen to that. Like, it's just I don't. He might have some hits. We might have some fans of Pooh Shiesty listening to the podcast, watching this shit. I'm not into that shit, so I will not be putting that shit on. That's why I tell people all the time, I'm not a club style DJ because I will refuse to put some shit. I will not, nigga. Sexy Red ain't on my computer. As much as I love,
like us, we know that ain't on there.
As much as I love Ice Spice, I love Ice Spice as a person. Her music's trash. Not playing that shit. It's just like, I'm not. My events, I do private private events, shit that like motherfuckers, okay, this is what we want to listen to. Here's a playlist. Get these songs. Play this shit. All right, bet. That's the only way that shit's gonna be on my computer. Like, my free will, not downloading none of that shit. Like, so it's just I'm not one of those kind of DJs. Like, if I feel like it's trash, that shit's nowhere near my computer unless the gig itself prefers me to have it.
Right.
But yeah, free will, that shit's not touching my laptop at all.
Yeah. And I mean, but and that's I'll say this in closing.
Thank you.
I'll say this in closing.
We know you hate it.
Even
it's trash though. Overall.
And like everybody coming up trying to make it. I love that that this art form is what you choose to put your passion in. I just wish that we still had it to where the DJs help get that out, because then at the same time, because they would also, if they told you no, that don't mean give up. That means just go back and go write some shit that is gonna be a hit.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, if the DJ was the person that was important and had the ear to the street, the DJ's gonna know what's the sound, like what's needed.
What's really going on?
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I don't like that streaming is kind of pushing DJs to the side in some sense. Just for that fact. Because I stream. I can't sit there in front and say that I don't stream.
But the DJ, at the end of the day, the DJ is still important. It's gonna be the most important thing in hip hop because they're the MC, they're the disc jockey, they're the real ear for music, and at the end of the day, they're the ones clearly from this conversation who we gonna listen to for approval.
You go to a concert nowadays.
DJ's the first one on stage.
Most of these artists don't even have opening acts. They got a DJ.
Yeah.
That opening act. This ain't hip hop subject, but I went to the Justin Timberlake concert a couple years ago in San Jose, and he didn't have an opener. He had a DJ
for like 45 minutes or something.
Yeah, but that motherfucker set the tone for this concert, and I was like, bro, bring on JT now. Like, I'm ready, bro. Like, he just played all the old school 2000 slaps. Like, so yeah, like DJs are. Not just saying that because, you know, I am one, but like we are very important to what hip hop is and to bring the forefront up to, you know, what is good and what's not good. And it's completely opinionated at the end of the day. What I don't play is what another DJ will think is good and will play. So, and I can't judge that, you know, so.
How much you paying for it?
Yeah.
So, now.
Time to what? We shining the beam?
Now we gonna get into our favorite segment of the show. Shine the beam!
Oh, let's go.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Y'all gotta know how important this is. We're on episode 6.
This is episode 6, yes, sir.
Shining the beam on the 6th artist, you feel me? From the area. You know, we're about to get to a point where we probably gonna have to push outside the area a little bit.
Yeah.
Show some different love, but for sure, we just trying to keep showing love.
To this local talent that we got in Sacramento is absolutely amazing. We love doing this, and we are streaming their stuff. You know, so this next artist we got, was it E.G. the Beast? Now, when Vel and I were talking, he said, "Yo, this dude is like Nas. Like he's like." Nas of Sacramento, and I was just like, bro, you keep making these big comparisons, dog.
That's those DMX.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I gotta listen to this cat, cause Nas ain't a name that you just play with. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, he know that that's my man's, and Nas is the one for me. So if I hear this and don't hear it, I'm not gonna be hypercritical and tripping, but I gotta hear the parallel.
Nah, look,
when you feel me, but hearing what y'all already said, I didn't do my homework. I can admit, I'm excited for what I'm about to hear for sure.
So we gonna play. You know, let's play 2 songs. Let's play 2 songs. The first one, No Man's Land. That's his newest song that he dropped. I listened to that one and I was like, whoa. So let's go on and drop that one.
Playing it right now.
Yes, sir. So what did you overall think of E.G. the Beast?
I think overall, like I told you, he sounded like how y'all sounded, advertised how y'all advertised him. So I'm gonna go listen to his projects and really just see if he really is, if it's just that one song or if it's really his whole catalog.
No, yeah, he got a follow for the both of us on the spot. But what just blew my mind about the whole thing was the fact that I was like, damn, bro, this man's from like he's from Sacramento, like he's spitting like this.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Yeah, bro.
Like, here not sound that real. It was East Coast. As much as I hate to have to compare it, but that shit was fire.
Yeah,
but no, that shit was definitely that's definitely worth listening to some more work from him. So I mean, for me, satisfied. That's another great Sac artist that we got.
We gonna plug his name in the video as well. So you guys watching?
Yeah, E.G. the Beast.
E.G. the Beast. Follow, go on his, Apple Music, Spotify. You got it all, bro. Just go ahead and check out his stuff.
All right. Is that it? Are we rolling out?
I think we it.
That's it.
We out here, episode 6.
Episode 6.
By the time this drop, we're gonna have a motherfucking championship, bitch.